Hello and welcome to COIT's video vlog on NADCA's position paper on chemical application inside of an HVAC system. My name is Robert Gonzalez. I'll be your host today. I'm the Operational Support Manager for COIT Corporate. Let's get started. In the recent years, there's been a huge interest in awareness on indoor air quality. The National Air Duct Cleaners Association has provided guidance to consumers and professionals much like yourself on best practices for cleaning, inspecting, and restoring HVAC systems. There has been one topic that's generated much discussion and interest in relation to chemicals, cleaners, sealants, and encapsulants. So it's generally agreed that source removal remains the single best method for cleaning and decontaminating an HVAC system. So let's talk about source removal. What is source removal by definition? It's the removal of contaminants and debris from an internal HVAC surface. So what exactly is a contaminant? A contaminant consists of household dust, fire damage residue, or even things such as vermin. These type of contaminants can lead to such problems such as mold, mildew, or any other microbiological growth. It is not necessary to apply chemicals throughout an HVAC system for source removal, although some of these chemical compounds can assist in the actual cleaning process. Understanding the different types of chemical application within an HVAC system is the goal behind NADCA's position paper. It's to better understand the different guidelines when evaluating structures or situations. Before we get started on chemical application, it's important that we take safety into consideration. Safety data sheets, known as SDS sheets, are an important factor when you are using products on a site. OSHA requires them anytime you're using a chemical within a business or a residence. These sheets contain information pertaining to chemical use, chemical makeup, emergency procedures, and potential health risk. It is recommended that anytime we are using a product within a business or a home, that the client sign a waiver of release stating that he or she understands the potential risk associated to the products being used within the HVAC remediation. A variety of cleaning products may be used within an HVAC cleaning process. The three that we're going to be discussing today would be an antimicrobial, a disinfectant, and a sanitizer. An antimicrobial is any substance or a mixture of substances designed to kill, prevent, destroy, or mitigate any microorganisms. The term sanitizer is often misused or misunderstood within our industry. A sanitizer is a substance or a mixture of substances designed to kill bacteria, but not necessarily all bacteria on a surface. At this time, the EPA has not approved any sanitizers, disinfectants, or fungicidal products within a duct system. They have approved products such as fungistats, which inhibits the growth of fungi. They have approved bacteriostats, which inhibits the growth of bacteria, algistats, which inhibits the growth of algae, and deodorizers. Antimicrobials can be used within an HVAC system to prevent microbial growth. They can be used in areas such as the air handler and all of its components, as well as the duct interiors. Disinfectants can be used in areas as well as the air handler and its components, such as the coils, the blower, as well as the drain pans. Anytime you're in a situation where you're dealing with a water damage or a sewage backup, certain measures need to take place. Most importantly, we need to get an industrial hygienist to tell us what we're working with. At that point, we can then figure out what type of remediation steps we can take. Since there are no registered EPA products that we can use within a duct system, certain measures need to take place. If we find that these measures are beyond what we can do from a safety perspective, the best option may be just to replace the entire duct system. Application of these products can be done by several different methods. You can wipe it, you can fog it, and you can spray it. Choosing the right method for the right chemical is going to be extremely important for the success of your project. Antimicrobials can be used within an HVAC system to prevent microbial growth. They can be used in areas such as the air handler and all of its components, as well as the duct interiors. Disinfectants can be used in areas as well as the air handler and its components, such as the coils, the blower, as well as the drain pans. Sealants are designed to prevent air leakage in an HVAC system. They come in different types of viscosity or even tape. They're designed to seal gaps, openings, and joints. Resurfacing, also known as repair coatings or encapsulation, are applied to surfaces that are showing signs of damage or degradation. At no point should resurfacing be in lieu of any type of source removal within an HVAC system. The objective behind resurfacing or coatings are to prevent loose fibers from going downstream into a conditioned airspace. So understanding the differences between a sealant, which is designed to prevent air leakage in an HVAC system, or resurfacing, which is designed to prevent fibrous material from heading downstream into a conditioned airspace, is extremely important. On NADCA's position paper, you can find the both pro and con in relation to both. When cleaning coils, it's often recommended to do two different types of cleaners. You have a type 1, which is a dry cleaning method, or a type 2, which is a wet cleaning method. When you're using a type 2 cleaning method, you're going to be using chemical agents to help in the cleaning process of those coils. You have an alkaline cleaner, you have an acid-based cleaner, and you have a detergent. An alkaline-based cleaner is what you would normally use in an evaporator coil. The evaporator coil is located in the air handler. The acid-based cleaner is going to be generally used on a condenser coil, which will be located either on the rooftop or outside of the home. And then you have a detergent, which is basically a combination of both, because it has a pH level of anywhere between 4 to 9. I recommend anytime you're going to be using either one of these three different types of products, whether it be an acid, an alkaline, or detergent, that your final rinse be with just clean water. After you have done your final rinse with clean water, take the time to ensure that the drain pan is clean and free of any foreign matter that may have come loose off of that coil. The last thing we want to do is have a secondary situation by an overflowing drain pan into a customer's home. So taking a little bit of time to clean the drain pan, vacuum it out, and ensure that the drain line is properly draining is an important step in coil cleaning. If you're working in an environment where oils are present, such as cooking oils, you're going to need to use a degreaser. Degreaser that I recommend is a product called Purple Power. You're going to use this product on hard surfaces such as your vents, your grills, diffusers, vent hoods, non-lined sheet metal ducts. You'll use a method known as cold cleaning. In this method, you have three different types. One's going to be wiping, spraying, or dipping. You're going to have to choose the best method for the application that you're working in. Anytime you're trying to remediate an odor such as tobacco smoke, fire damage smoke, or mold and mildew odors, you're going to want to use a deodorizers. Deodorizers remove or mask unwanted scents from a building or a home. There are 4 different types of deodorizers. There's receptive blockers, there's oxidizers, there's air sanitizers, and there's masking agents. Deciding which one is going to be based on the type of application that you're working with or the type of odor that you're trying to eliminate. There are some pros and cons to this, and there's different types of application methods. By reading the NADCA position paper, you'll be able to understand what's going to be best for the situation that you're working with. In conclusion, the last page on NADCA's position paper on chemical application is frequently asked questions. On this document, you're going to have questions such as, should an occupant of a building or a home leave during the chemical application? Well, not every situation is the same. It's all based on the type of product being used and its application. One of the most important questions listed on here is the question of, is sanitizing a duct legal? The answer is no. We've already established that there's no EPA registered product for a sanitizer in a duct, so therefore we get the clear definition of why it's not legal. You can find this document on NADCA's website, which is listed below. You can contact me and I'll be able to provide it for you as well. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great day.